Hey y'all, so tonight in this video, we're going to be answering your questions that you all put on the community board, and I promised y'all I'd do this video, so here we go. Hope y'all are ready for this. All right, y'all, it's been a long day. I've been working on doing inventory on my pantries and on my freezers, and I finally got all that done. Aiden's in his room playing. Paps is at our oldest son's watching the Tennessee-Kentucky football game. Go Vols. Go Big Orange. Just saying. And so I've got a little bit of time, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to sit down. I'm going to answer these questions. I'm going to make this video. Yeah, we're going to do this tonight. We're going to do this. We are. So I thought about writing all the questions down, and then I thought, no, I record on my phone. I've got my computer sitting right here, so I'll just look at the community tab for the channel there, answer the questions from there, record it right here, winner, winner. So, all right, let's look at our first question. What made you decide to start a YouTube channel? Okay. That's kind of a multi-part answer for that one. I wanted something for Aiden and I to be able to do. And, you know, this also counts towards his classes. This is kind of like a, AV kind of class, audio video, teaching him how to edit and things like that, which I know I'm not the best at. Okay. But just showing him the basics, which is about all I know, and letting him enjoy doing these videos. He loves this stuff. Absolutely loves it. I wanted to do that. I wanted to build a support community for other families that are dealing with a family member's addiction like we are. Y'all, if you've been here a while, y'all know our story. So there's that. And, you know, I just wanted to have a little bit of fun. I never watched YouTube up until probably about a year, maybe a year and a half ago, and it just looked fun. I have done all the other social media outlets, but I've never done YouTube. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to jump in. I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to have some fun, and we'll see where this goes. And I'm still enjoying it. I would love to see my channel grow a little bit faster. But, you know, we'll get it figured out. The algorithms are hard to figure out on this one. So, yeah, once I get that figured out, then we'll be good to go, I think. Part two of that question is, does Paps ever cook for you? He used to. He used to do some cooking, especially when I was working outside the home. He has some of his specialty recipes that he does. So Paps has a unique way of cooking, okay? Like I said, he used to cook a few things when I was working outside the home, and then I kind of took over things when I retired. And so, yeah, he cooks biscuits and gravy every now and then. because I am not a good gravy maker. I can make it, but mine is not as good as his. So I usually wind up making the biscuits. He'll make the gravy, and we'll have breakfast that way. He makes a delicious chicken teriyaki dish um, with the rice and all that, and I do love that. We've not had that in years, literally years. I don't even know if he still knows how to make it or not. But his number one love to make is chicken chow mein, and I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan. Um, no, thank you. I'm just not. But he loves that, and so he'll make that, and he'll eat on it for several days, and you know, uh, especially if I'm going to be really busy and into other things, and he'll make him some of that. I'm not into it. So, and he makes like these. I don't even know. It's like piles of meat on crusty bread, and I'm not a fan of that either. So I'll do all the cooking. Hope that answers your question. And yeah, all right. Let's see. Uh, what's the next one? Have you ever considered doing a video for young and new cooks on cooking equipment, explaining what things are and what they're used for? Um, I'll be honest with you. I hadn't thought about that until I saw this question. And I think that's very interesting. I don't know. I would be interested in doing a video or a series of videos for young and new cooks. Um, I don't know. If you are a young cook and you are a new cook, new to cooking, and you're interested in those types of videos, leave me a comment below and kind of let me know, kind of what kind of content would you be most interested in, and I'll be happy to do a video or however many videos I need to do on that. I would love to. I would love to. When I was a young cook, a new cook, well, I would have loved to have had some information on a few things, especially during canning and preserving foods and freezer meals, and the whole cook once, eat 2 or 3, 4 times. Stocking my pantry. I would have loved to have had the tutorials or the visual help, because again, I'm a visual learner, and I would have loved to have had the visual help on those subjects when I was, a young wife and a young mom and things like that, starting out my household and all that. Yes, I have my mic back on because y'all, I have an air conditioner here in my pantry/office. It is kind of loud, and I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So, next question. Good question. I like that. Is there a cookbook anywhere in the near future? I will save my pennies so I can buy one or two. You never know. You never know. I have been going through my recipes, and y'all, my recipe box for my personal recipe is just an old plastic box. It's just a little square one about like that. And it's purple. It's deep enough to hold the index cards and things like that. And I've been going through them. I found a lot of my mom's. Hi, baby. I found a lot of my mom's in her handwriting. I found a lot of my grandmother's. Well, not a lot of them. A couple I think maybe 3 of my grandmother's in my Nanny's handwriting, and those mean a lot to me. And I would love to share those, and I'm working my way through them in videos and things like that. But you never know, there may be a cookbook in the future. I will say that in the future. I know that there's going to be from the Holler 7 Blessings. That's our homestead name. T-shirts and mugs and hats and things like that. They'll be coming out soon for you all. And trying to get my Patreon together so that you guys have a chance to join the Patreon and get exclusive.
And lemonades that are served like this.
Do you want me to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to get my Patreon together so that, we can have exclusive videos of somebody and the things that's going on or that do go on around here on the homestead that I don't show on videos. My family and my interactions with some of my other grandkids, I don't put them out here on the channel, but the private Patreon, I will put them out there on that. So I'm trying to get all that together. I'm trying to get all that taken care of. It's a lot. So we're also working on a website. It'll be from theholler.com. And hopefully I will have it up and running by the first of the year or so. Knock on wood. Hopefully we'll have it around that time. I'm going to have a lot of recipes and stuff on there. So yeah, feel free to check that out. I'll let y'all know when it's up and ready. So get ready for that. Let's see, next one. If you could give one piece of meaningful life advice, what would it be? That's an easy one. Y'all, I had the best mother-in-law in the entire world. Miss Dixie was absolutely, hands down, the best mother-in-law. She passed away quite a while ago. And I miss her. She was just awesome. But, I went from being young and carefree and all that to having a house full of kids and being a new wife and all the things. And she pulled me aside one day and she said, "Let me tell you something that will make your life 100% better." And I was like, "Have at it. Tell me anything, please." And she said, "Don't sweat the small stuff." And I just kind of looked at her and she said, "And everything's small stuff." And I thought, I don't know about that, Mama. And the more I thought about it, the more she's right. This too shall pass, and everything's small stuff. So don't sweat the small stuff. Everything's small stuff. That's, to me anyway, that's my meaningful life advice. Yeah. I needed to hear that when we were starting out, didn't I?
Could I read this next one?
Well, let me find it, okay? Let me find it. All right. Oh, Nanny backed all the way out of it. There it is. Okay. Can you read that one? That one right there?
What is your favorite thing to cook, and what you don't like to cook?
Okay. What is my favorite thing to cook?
if you were talking my favorite thing to cook, I mean, I know you don't cook cookies, but you bake cookies. Similar enough.
Okay. I like to cook what I know is going to make people happy. What I know is their favorites, or whatever I know is going to make them happy, because I love to see the smile on their face. And yeah, I mean, I'm human. I love to hear, this is good. You put your foot in this. A few other things. I love to hear that. I'm not going to lie. I do. You know, I love to cook, and I love to make people happy. I guess that's my love language, is making people happy through food. And I love to hear him when he's sitting in the kitchen eating his food, his breakfast, lunch, or supper, whatever it may be, and he says, "This is the best food ever, Nanny." That makes me happy. That makes me very happy, because he is one of the pickiest eaters in the world. And so, yeah, that makes me very happy. What do I not like to cook?
Also, I only say that because that's what I think about it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
That's what I personally think about it.
Okay. What do I not like to cook?
I have no idea.
Golly bum. Hog jaws. Paps is a huge hog jaws eater, and I hate cooking them things. I hate it with passion. I hate cooking it in a skillet because it just goes everywhere. I hate cooking it in the oven because it just goes everywhere. I don't like the smell of it. I do not like to cook hog jaws. So there's the answer to that one. All right. Next question, and it's the last question.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Greatest achievement and biggest regret.
Greatest achievement. Easy. My kids. My kids. They are my greatest achievements. They about drove me crazy at times, but for the most part, they've turned out to be really good kids and successful adults. 3 out of the 4 are great contributors to society, and I count that as a win. They still know Mama's heart. They still know that if they need me, all they have to do is call or text or whatever they can do, and that Mama's going to be right there, and I'm going to be in their corner, and no questions asked, none. And plus, they gave me these baby grands, all 7 baby grands, and wow, what blessings they are. I couldn't have asked for any bigger blessings in my life than my kids, and in turn, my baby grands. So there's my greatest achievement. Biggest regret. I have several. I have several. I guess my biggest regret is that I wasn't present as much as I wanted to be, or as much as I could have been when my kids were growing up. I worked 12, 14, sometimes more hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week, and I missed a lot. Are you having issues? I missed a lot, and I wish I could go back and fix that little issue. But, I mean, as we all know, we can't go back in time. we can only move forward and make things better from that point on. So that's what I've done. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, yeah, I think that's my biggest regret. If y'all have any more questions, please send them to me. Put them down in the community tab, or you can email them to me. My email is in the description of this video, and you can email them to me. I would be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. We're working on getting a P.O. box set up so that you guys can send us letters. You can send cards. I would love to get that set up and ready before Christmas so that we can swap Christmas cards. I would love to do that. I love sending Christmas cards. I love getting Christmas cards. I always display them throughout the house so that everybody can see all my cards that I got. There was one year I sent out over 500 Christmas cards. Yeah. So I am not opposed to that. So if y'all would be interested in doing a card swap, drop a comment below and let me know. Okay. So, all right, y'all, that is it. I am going to go in here and I'm going to veg out and catch up on a couple of things. I may watch a scary movie. I don't know. There's a couple new scary movies out that I'm interested in. I may just go watch them. I don't know yet. We'll see. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting our little channel. Much love to each and every one of you. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, y'all.